if we fuck on a first date doesn't mean that you're not wifey material. Because my 6-year relationship was on the first date.
Yeah, I feel like you can find love anywhere. You can find love in the bar.
Yeah, so why are you single?
I
I mean, there's no point arguing what the other person is going through. It's better just acknowledge it and then do something about it rather than kind of just try to belittle them.
Sometimes girls start fights because they want more attention from their significant other. When you guys weren't in relationships, did you have rosters or was it, were you more of like Hello everybody and welcome back to Tall Blonde. Now we're doing things a little differently today. I know a lot of you want to know the men's perspective on things and I don't really know why, but I will have it to you, okay? Here it is. I want you guys to kind of go through who you are and what you guys do. So take it away.
I'm Sergio. These are my sons.
Okay.
I'm Kharl.
I'm
Okay, wait, hold on. You're messing her up because she
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm confused.
So I'm Sergio.
I just met them today, okay? So like I'm learning as much as you are when they introduce themselves,
And
okay?
I'm Sergio. This is Matt, and that's Kharl.
what's up?
Okay.
Hey.
So I know you guys are very, oh no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say.
Okay.
We never know by the end of this episode.
Hey, man,
Oh,
listen. No, you got me blushing.
Do you think we'd work?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
shit.
about
See?
personalities.
Wow. Is this like a setup?
Maybe.
Is
Oh
this
my
why you
God.
guys got me here?
Jason did it. Jason said this all
Jason.
up.
You guys can't see it, but I'm actually blushing right now.
Uh-oh. Okay, so how long have you guys been podcasting for?
2 years in November. So we just did our 2nd year anniversary.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's it.
And has it, go ahead.
It was fun to be with them for 2 years.
You're acting like if we're done. We're breaking up right now.
The team's actually breaking up, and I got the first take on it.
It was fun things.
Stop saying it was. It
It
is.
is.
We're not breaking
Yeah,
up.
I know.
You're stuck.
It's still like, you know.
Okay.
Okay, let's just dive into it.
I'm about to interview 3 misogynists.
I didn't know. The one episode I listened to, I was like, all right, we can talk about anything on this.
Yeah. No, for sure. We're open books about it. We've kind of like a big part of our growth of the podcast, which it was us kind of talking purple pill, which is like we're not on either or side.
Yeah.
I think that we spoke about how there's a balance between the two, and I think that it resonated a lot with women and also with men also.
Yeah.
But like the majority of our audience are women, and I think we just have a good
Really?
balance. Yeah, we're like at 80-20.
Wow. I wouldn't have thought that. Because I would have thought that guys would just like to almost like shoot the shit with you, but not actually being there. But girls, yeah, I guess like you're attractive guys, so they probably want to watch you too.
Yeah, well, hopefully they like to hear what we say also.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also what we say.
I'm like, they want to look at you.
We don't talk bad about women. We just actually say what we want to say, and then girls like it. You know.
Yeah. We're kind of equal to everybody. We put down anybody who deserves to be put down. Yeah, guys
Same.
or girls.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think it always depends on how you deliver the message.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And people can be offended on whatever. Like I give advice on my channel on, you know, how-tos and things for dating, but I mean, you can agree with it all you want. People agree, but I do get it because I do have a lot of guys that follow my page too, and I think they like a different perspective. So it is nice that you kind of give the girls an in of like what you're thinking and why you're thinking it.
Yeah, exactly.
The secrets.
Yeah.
Does anyone get mad at like, do you get a lot of like hate back or controversial?
And so
I don't even know
surprisingly,
much.
no.
I haven't
Good for
seen any.
you.
Yeah, don't start.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Come on
yeah,
now.
no. so
Uh-oh, I'm bringing
no
my
hate.
people in there. They're rowdy. I don't know
No,
what
because
they'll do.
I don't think we say anything, like, I don't think we say anything that you could kind of argue against, because we just say things how they are.
They are.
Like, and I think the thing too is that we call ourselves out on our own bullshit too, because we're not perfect.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's something that like just further extends our authenticity, is that if any of us are fucking up in any way, shape, or form, like we call each other out on it on the pod.
On the podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
On the podcast, so.
It gets crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It gets crazy. I was listening back on yesterday. I was driving back to Toronto, and I was like, "Holy shit, they went there." It was good. I enjoyed it. I listened to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Didn't even like fast forward anything. It was good. Your exes were in this room. What would they say about you?
Nothing bad actually. I think I'm a good ex.
Really?
I think nothing
Nothing bad.
Actually, I did change his name at some point in my phone to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Because his exes say good things about him, so
Yeah.
he's him.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if like a finish, like their exes say good things about him.
It's also
I'm like,
because
wow.
I can't fight. I don't do fights. Like if
So you just
anything,
walk
it's just gonna be
away,
funny.
or
I'm
like-
not even. It's just because whenever there's like an argument or anything like that, we just talk it out, or we literally just
End up not talking anymore.
no. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if you guys don't resolve the issues.
Issue, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I guess, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's simple. I just laugh at it, or she laughs at it, and we end up just having fun. You know?
Is it the girls that you pick that just don't really care about conflict, or is it just?
I guess no. Actually, no. I've had one that liked conflict. She said she wanted to see me mad, but
Okay.
like I can't get
what
mad.
is
You
that
know?
about? Why do girls say that?
I like seeing a guy mad or
Yeah.
like how he'll handle a situation. It's kind of sexy. Like it's like, okay, how mad can I really get you? Like you want to poke their buttons, and it's like masculine, you know? Like a guy getting mad. Why a girl getting mad is in?
Nope.
You hate it? Is it a
Depends.
turn off?
I don't
Depends.
like it.
Depends how mad and depends what she's mad about.
Me, it's the sense behind it. If you make no sense, and I know, and you know that we all know that it makes no sense,
That's
but
fine.
you just do it just to do it, it pisses me off.
You're logical as fuck. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's the issue.
And it would like piss you off in a sense of like that's an ick. I don't even want to date you anymore, or it pisses you off just you can let it go.
No, I'm gonna let it go, but like I'm not gonna give you any attention or energy. If I know it makes no sense, I'm just gonna continue to do whatever I do. If I know that you have an issue, let's say you're PMS, like
Okay.
that's fine. Whatever is going through, like it's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
But like if it just makes no sense and you just start something out of nowhere, I don't have time for that. I think it's useless.
But sometimes girls start fights because they want more attention from like their significant other. Like you'll start a little bit and get a little feisty, so it like amps up so the guy like I don't really know how to explain it. It's more of like you're wanting that more attention, so you need to get it into making him mad or making him jealous or something like that.
I understand.
toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic. I understand that, but me, I'm the opposite. If you start getting on my nerve, I give you less attention. That's the issue. So rather just stay on the good side, I'm gonna give you all the attention in the world.
Okay.
But if you start just like getting mad out of nothing, I'm just gonna start doing my thing and give you less attention. So it's like
Yeah.
a lose-lose situation for both of us.
Yeah, I don't really react to those kind of situations either.
Yeah, it's just like
But think of it in like I've had relationships that were 4 years, 5 years long. Sometimes you do got to spice it up a little bit. You got to poke a button and have a little argument so you can have, better sex and things like that.
Yeah, that's fair. But I feel like if you're resolving to get spice out of arguing, then that means the relationship is going down like a slippery slope.
So you're telling me my relationships were just horrible.
Well, I mean, I think they were just coming to an end.
Yeah,
like, inevitably.
Maybe they probably would agree with you on that one, but that's fine. Okay, so let's get into icks. Because I gave my icks on social media and guys were like, you need to have a guy's perspective.
Yeah, start on
So-
that end over there.
The
There you
biggest icks.
Icks and like what would turn you totally off of a girl? Like you're seeing someone, you're talking to her, and you're actually enjoying her company. You're maybe on like date 3 or something that you would be like, okay, I can't continue this.
If she's too much on her phone,
This 1,000%.
I
Yeah.
can't do that.
In what can you explain that though? Like in what way?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So actually in Toronto,
PTSD.
Based on real events.
I did a mistake of going on a date with someone in Toronto, but this was years ago.
Why the mistake of going on a date with someone in
Well,
Toronto?
you'll see. And anyways, I was trying to impress. I wanted to go out to a nice dinner, and then for the whole night, she was just on her phone. And I think I'm pretty good at like keeping a conversation, so I'm like,
Yeah,
happy the conversations. But then I just like see from like the corner of my eye, just like half swiping on Snapchat.
Which is crazy.
No.
Yeah. It was one of those. So yeah. Toronto
old
is not
was
my
she?
city. I think she was 2 years younger than me at the time.
How old are you guys?
I'm 28.
26.
25.
Okay.
I think at the time I was 24, so she was like 22,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just a no bueno.
I was gonna say maybe she's like uncomfortable
No,
or like
no. I
awkward.
think she's just from Toronto. That's probably-
Okay, but why is that? Like I'm from Toronto.
well,
I take a personal offense to that.
well, I mean, listen, it might be just from like which part of Toronto. She actually, to be fair, she was from Vaughan.
Vaughan.
Yeah.
Vaughan?
So
It's like outside of Toronto.
yeah, essentially. So,
So
I don't
we
know.
just-
I don't
She
know. I
said
don't know. if,
outside
like-
of Toronto, so
We don't do.
Yeah, she was from Vaughan. She would drive.
No, but
down.
she said outside of Toronto, so it doesn't
Yeah.
associate to Toronto.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh.
you can't.
I just assimilate all
You
surrounding.
can't put that
area.
on me. I'm a Toronto girl. You can't say that all of us go on our phone. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair.
Thank you.
That's fair. I
Thank you
take it
for-
back.
Clarifying that. Thank you.
What's your ick?
My ick, I think, because I like to yap a lot. I talk a shit ton.
Fuck ton.
Yeah, really, a lot.
Okay.
Like it doesn't
I'm
stop.
yeah, fuck out both
When
of y'all.
does it stop?
Okay. So I think whenever like I ask a bunch of questions and then it's just simple answers. I like, what do you like to eat or anything? I say, oh, pasta. not no interest really. So that turns me off. Yeah,
I think that's also like common sense a bit.
I'm guessing.
Like you're gonna ask, or maybe she just didn't really care about you.
Maybe I went and I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. And she laughed the whole time. She was having fun. She looked like she was having fun. But when I was talking, it was like just boring,
Yeah.
Maybe she's just bad at communication.
And maybe she is, but nope.
I mean, dodge that bullet. So.
Yeah, there you go. I agree with that one. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, mine is the same as.
Stop! Don't do that.
Don't
do
do
that.
Yeah, you
Don't
can't.
do
Always the
that.
same
We
as
need
those
those
guys.
kicks out of
I-
all
I-
this.
There's so
listen,
many things
come
you can
on
have ick
now.
about.
Okay, well, they're the basic. If you have attitude to the waiter, done.
Yeah.
Like it's
Okay,
done.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
right away. But like those things, if the conversation is one sided and it's done. But I'm more raw than these guys. Like I'm like done right away. Like I'll just.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not talking to you. I'll just leave. I'll be like, okay, enjoy your night, and then.
So you're stubborn?
No, I'm not stubborn.
Yes,
I just
yes,
whoa,
yes.
whoa.
Oh
Hear me
my
out.
God.
What's being stubborn?
You're stubborn
If you're
as
being rude to the waiter, or if you're just not nice, I'll just cut the date short. We're not gonna waste each other's time. You're not my
Yeah,
type.
how
It
would
is
you
what
do
you want.
that? How would you cut the date
As
short? Would
blunt as you could possibly imagine.
Serious?
Yeah,
care. I don't
he's
have time.
straightforward.
I don't
He's capable.
Yeah,
of
Why we would-
I'm sorry, this is not gonna work. Have a good night.
Yeah, it'll be just like
Type
this. Well,
shit.
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
I just don't think this is working out.
Yeah.
Have a good
Oh my
night.
God, that's would you pay for the bill?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna leave like that and then you pay for the bill. No, I'll pay for the bill, and I'll just let you know.
Like he'll pay for the bill like on the way out.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
The girl would cry herself to sleep.
No, but I'm not.
Well, how would you say it? Like, would you be nice and be like, "It's not you"?
No, I'm not
It's
rude.
not you,
I'm not
it's
rude.
me.
I'm not
ready
rude.
for a relationship.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's not me, it is you.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not gonna be rude to like hurt your feelings. I'm just gonna say like how it is. If I feel like, hey, listen, I think I'm not your type. You're not my type. We're not each other's type. Listen, just do you. I'm gonna do me, and I'll move on.
Why go on a date then?
No, but
Yeah,
from
then she'd
what
be
you
like,
did-
"Well, why'd
from
you
what-
waste
from
my
what-
time?" What if
from
she
what
said,
you-
"Well, why'd you waste my time?"
Well, wait, hold on. To be fair, he only found out that
After,
they weren't
yeah.
each other's type.
Yeah.
while
At the
they were on
date.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course. That anyway. So yeah, I'll cut.
Okay, so you're blunt.
Yeah, or like example, one time the date was very, very one-sided, like having a conversation with the wall. So I just said, where'd you park your car? And she was like, oh, like over there. I said, okay, I'm gonna walk you to your car. And then that's it. Like,
Other ways.
They'd cry themselves to sleep. Girls
No,
are like
no.
emotional. Do any of you have sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. Because when you have a sister, you kind of see, the female
Perspective.
emotions and perspectives and how they act or react to things when they get treated like shitty by a guy.
Yeah.
So you probably see it a lot. Like, do you have friends that don't have sisters that you're like,
You
It's
see
a
the
difference.
Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
I think that's what plays a big part as to who we are as men and how we treat women. We're all very close to our mothers and to our sisters too. Like when my parents divorced, I spent a lot of time with only my mom and my sister. So it was like an all girls household kind of thing.
you were surrounded by the
Yeah,
female
exactly.
energy?
Yeah.
No, I made a rule for 2025. I'm not going to date anyone that doesn't have a sister.
That's fair.
Because it doesn't end well if they don't have a, they just don't get it.
Yeah.
They don't understand. Especially if they have like a few brothers, then it's
Chaos.
chaos.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they're just like crazy energy.
Would you say you're very emotional?
No, I don't even remember the last time I cried. Like, I don't do that emotional stuff. I find it like weird. But if I'm on my period, then
It happens.
I'm like,
That's different.
I'm a bitch. Like, watch out.
It's fair. You guys are allowed.
Are we allowed? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Because we did like the period cramp testing.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys are good. No comments.
Is that the only reason why though? Like, if you didn't do that, would you be the same
No,
way?
I mean, look, I think part of being just a human being is trying to put yourself in positions of the other person, even if you physically can.
Yep.
So I mean, there's no point arguing what the other person's going through. It's better just acknowledge it and then do something about it rather than deny how they feel and kind of just try to belittle them.
Yeah, no, I agree. So when you guys weren't in relationships and dating and stuff, did you have rosters or was it for you more of like the solo one girl? And don't lie, because people watching this,
I find the
and-
term roster very degrading.
Yeah.
really, because I love it.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, for sure we had rosters. Matt had multiple rosters.
Throwing me under the bus.
What do you mean by that though?
No, I'm joking. It's just we all had.
I don't think you're joking.
Yeah,
No,
me
because
neither.
listen, we
No,
all-
I'm joking.
Shut your ass
Well,
up.
me personally, I went for through a
Celibacy?
course of events like after breakups. Like this last breakup, I was like, yo, fuck everybody. Like I don't want to date. I just want to do me, and I just want to have fun. Fair. So I was always treating people with respect. It's just that I wasn't going on dates. I was not dating anybody. I didn't go on no dates because going on dates for me personally means that it's leading towards something serious if ever we're clicking.
But you were probably still hooking up with people.
Yeah. But
did they have it in?
It was not on.
That
a
was
date
still
basis.
that's still its own roster of like girls that you would hit up.
Yeah, I guess so. But like I don't think I saw a girl more than once. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Really?
Maybe one girl.
How did they feel about that? Did you get some like crazy girls coming at you after?
No.
I'm looking at them like in case I forget, but I don't think so. I don't think I got no crazy girls.
No.
More than once? No.
No. But yeah, I would only see them one time.
Crazy.
And then that
Did you
was
tell
it.
them like I just want to fuck you?
They kind of know what's up.
Yeah, it's kind of.
How would they kind of know
I'm
what's
not
up?
taking you on a date. Like we're not going for dinner. We're not doing like you're coming
Oh.
over. So it's kind of like written.
Like was it like a late night thing?
yeah. Not,
Also-
okay.
No, I mean like not late
I was
night,
there.
but it's like if you come over, you come over. You know what's up.
Yeah. Like
And then they left right after you hooked up?
I mean, not right after.
No, goodbye.
Like they don't spend the night. that's
And
for
you didn't
sure.
even stay friends. How many of them were there?
I don't know. These guys are my bookkeepers.
More or less than 5?
More.
Less than or more than 10?
I think it was around 10.
I was like, please
Not
say
not
less.
more than that. From what I remember, it was
remember.
under 10 even.
What? He's my bookkeeper.
Anyways.
And is that like a lot in guys or is that like normal?
Okay, well, hold on. For reference, I was
Yeah.
a guy who was always in relationships.
Fair enough.
True.
So already as a total body count, it was low coming out of my relationships. So like this time I told him like I don't want to have anything to do with relationships. And it wasn't to go and, accumulate bodies. It was not that at all. It just, it
Wasn't for the number.
It just happened.
No, man, actually, you forgot to mention he went on celibacy
Oh,
for
wow.
like a good 6 months or so.
Yeah.
And then you got into another relationship for a year or
Yeah.
maybe whatever.
Yeah.
And then after
A little under a year, and then after that relationship, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just focus on myself, and then everything was happening at the same time. We were traveling, so there's just a lot of things that were happening, and I just wanted to make sure that before I settle down for my next relationship, I just
Got it out of your
enjoyed life to
system?
the fullest.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. And just make sure that when the time comes that I settle down, that I lived all the experiences that I wanted to live to the best
Fair.
of my capabilities.
Good.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
thank you.
Attaboy.
And your guys' rosters,
Uh,
history rosters.
Well, same as him. I was always in a relationship. I was in a relationship for 5-6 years ish, and then after I got single, and then we went on a TV show,
What TV show?
Love Island.
For Love Island
Like local, like in our
US?
province.
Yeah.
USA?
No, there's
No,
one in
no,
Canada.
Canada.
There's one in Canada?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we met, actually.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Wait, so where are you guys from?
What do you mean? Like
Originally Montreal.
In Toronto?
No,
Oh, Montreal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Montreal, yeah. So we met, and I won the show with a girl. So essentially, I was in a relationship for a couple months with a girl, and then after that, I was single, Pringle. So I was.
Oh, it
just-
didn't end well on the show? You didn't?
No.
win right away?
Well, the show ended well.
Did
Did
either of you win?
I won with the girl.
You won? No way. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. So
Okay.
go.
Well, I was just gonna say, so you were kind of like forced into the relationship. Well, it happened through the show that you were in a
And he
relationship.
was going to stay with her regardless.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, we learned to date each other after the show. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. So whatever. We dated for a couple months, and then after I got single, and then I was really like just vibe, like he said, just vibing. But like, when you just ask, like, do the girl know? Yeah, they know. Like, I be saying
How? Oh, you told them.
they know what's up. They really know what's up. I don't want to be wasting time.
He's
Okay.
direct.
Very direct. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to like, listen, what do you want? This is what I want. You don't want that? Totally respect that. We'll
I'm
move on
happy
to
that
next
you're
one.
saying that because I feel like not a lot of guys do.
I'm just say it straight, because why waste time, and also why make you come over if you don't want something? I'm very not someone that's gonna force you into something. So essentially, do you want? I want. Okay, let's have fun. You don't want? No. Do you? It's fine. No.
Do you guys go out a lot in that time?
Not
don't.
even.
No?
We don't really
No.
drink alcohol. We don't
Either.
smoke. We don't.
We don't do any of that. Even when we were all single at the same time, you wouldn't catch us. You wouldn't see us going out.
We spent 2
Wow.
months in Miami.
One time out of the week. But
Indoor.
we focused the majority of the time traveling.
Yeah.
Even in Miami, you guys don't party?
No.
That's crazy.
No.
You're the opposite of me. Play that for free.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. For me personally, I'm like I'm gonna drink and then I'm gonna feel like shit the next day. and like, you know, there's an extra day after that, and like, you know, we take pride in going to the gym and focusing on work and doing these all kind of things. So like if we miss a day, we feel even more shitty over the fact that we feel like
guilty about it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not what we're about. We all have goals. You know, we all want to retire our parents. We all have different visions for our future. So going out is just going to hinder that process, in our opinion.
But don't you feel like this generation, nobody really wants to date anymore? Like everyone just wants to be, no one wants to be exclusive and fully committed to someone. They want to have their options open and text a bunch of people and hook up with.
1,000%.
For sure. I mean, why? I mean, I'm not saying this is my opinion, but why would you? With all the options that are out there, it's like, why settle for just one?
You tell me. You're doing it.
Well, because that's me. That's like within my character. I'm not a guy that, you know, is gonna have multiple options and I'm gonna pick out of the options. If I like someone or I feel like there's something there, I'm gonna focus on that one person, and then that's it, right? But so, I feel like in this day and age, like dating apps, and you know you have options. The as soon as you get the ick, or you've hooked up with someone, you could easily just go on to the next.
Yeah.
You know.
But why don't they want to even? I'm sure if they found someone. So okay. So what I'm hearing is you don't think that they found the right person, because if they did, they would have settled down, and that's why people are choosing to not, or they just think that there's more options and they want to have fun.
Well, because I mean, to be fair, with all due respect, guys usually just they want to have sex, they want to hook up, right? So as soon as they get that, it's like they got it. So that's kind of like the fun, the chase is kind of over, and they just know that they could open their app, and then there's another one. There's a couple more in his area that he could start chatting up and potentially hook up again with no strings attached, right? So I feel that I think it's a give and take on both parts. I feel if girls would take a little bit more time and not hook up with guys so easily, there would be like a across the board understanding that it's not as easy to just be hooking up with people.
Yeah. And you kind of mentioned this, but sex on the first date.
Yeah.
No go, because then you just don't classify her as like you could date her, or
for me it doesn't like if we fuck on a first date doesn't mean that like you're not wifey material, because my 6-year relationship was on the first date.
No way.
Yeah, and we even started as just like fuck friends, like it was not that deep, and then we're like we like each other, so let's date.
Interesting.
As long as it's done respectfully and like you guys like each other, I feel like it's not that deep, you know.
But I feel like men always need the chase, like they need the like work to get it, you know, or else they're kind of like, oh great, got to have sex with you, now I'm gonna try for somebody else.
Yeah, I think it depends who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Like it depends what the vibes are. If like the guy, like if I'm a girl and I'm on a date with a guy and he's an asshole and I'm just gonna sleep with him because I want to keep him interested, and that's not the way to go. You know, I think on both sides, I don't think guys should be just hooking up with as many girls as possible either. You know?
Yeah. Okay, fair. So how would you give advice for like people to meet guys then? Because everyone's asking, how do I meet people in a city? How do I like find a guy? What do I say? Do I go up to him? Like, what would you give as advice for people that are actually looking for a relationship?
Do you mean overall, just in Toronto? Because if I'm being honest, Toronto is crazy.
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 Dating in Toronto is crazy.
It's crazy. Like hookup culture here is different.
Wild.
But why do you think that is? Because it's a city? Because it was the same. I used to live in New York, so I just moved back to Toronto. But I think it was just as bad or worse in New York, probably because it was a bigger city. Do you think that because it's a city, that's why it's so bad?
Well, I think it's also like, I mean, to be fair, Toronto's not that far. It's becoming like a New York City.
2.0.
You know, it's not like, I mean, there's a lot more people in New York, but from our perspective, like we've been to both, and to me, Toronto just seems like a
minier version of New York.
Yeah, on a smaller scale. But I think for like the general population, I think people just need to like stick away from dating apps and like just meet people by doing things that you love, like what you're passionate about. Like if you're in the gym, you'll find already somebody that has something in common with you by being at the gym, right?
Yeah.
Whatever your interests are, pick up, I don't know, pottery, a cooking class, whatever it is, and you'll already be surrounded with people that are like-minded already with hobbies. And I think from there you could develop like a genuine connection rather than just mass sending the same cheesy pickup line template on Tinder.
I said this in one of my TikToks, and some people agreed and some people didn't. So I want to hear your take on it. But I said, I know you guys don't bar a lot, like go to the bars, but tell me if this makes sense. So you will never find your soulmate at the bar because guys, I'm 24, so I'm like similar age to you guys. guys are going to the bar to hook up. That's what their goal is at the end of the night, right? But a girl would look for someone at a bar to, you know, find their personal or person or whatever that may be. So I say you can find a wife at the bar, but you can't find your husband. Do you agree with that or no? Are you like, I don't want a bar star?
Oh my God.
What do you think?
I don't think you could find either or at the bar.
Why?
I just feel like for the sole reason that you guys are meeting up at the bar is because you guys both went in there with a set like intention.
Probably, maybe not. Actually, you could go to the bar and just have a drink with your boys.
No,
Something
you
like
can.
that,
But let's say, for example, like if I'm going to a bar, I'm not going there and like scanning the room with like, oh, I wonder who might be a potential wifey. I'm thinking like, you know, who could I potentially bring back home with me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only because the setting is a bar. Because it's like a common understanding that people are going out, have a good time, meet new people, drink and whatever. It's just like the setting in which I'm meeting someone is not on a basis where I'm thinking of, oh, I might find Mrs. Right. You know what I mean? Like if I go to a library or someone else or someone else that's, you know what I mean? That's not that setting. Like if I meet a girl at the library, there's a higher chance that I'll be like, oh, you know, like I met her at the library. She's kind of cool. We clicked. And, you know, she's a book rat.
Agreed.
But I think we can all agree to one thing, though, is regardless of the setting, we're all going to reset that setting outside of the club or outside of the library, outside of whatever. So if I meet you at the club and I have like an idea of like you or like if you're wifey or not wifey, whatever.
You're attracted to them, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. And then if I see you at the date, I will reset that thinking and let you like, you know, get a chance to show me maybe your wifey material.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'm not going to judge you right away. Maybe at first I'm like he mentioned, oh, I don't know if she's going to be wifey because she's at the bar. But at the same time, if we go on a date and then I see that you're completely different from the setting that you gave at the bar, then, you know, maybe now you're wifey material.
Yeah.
I think we'll all do that.
And did we meet each other like under the influence? Like, are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you more dope? Are you more like talkable when you've drank a little bit? Like, if that, like, I'd much rather just be like we meet in a different setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then again, I feel like you can find love anywhere. You can find love in the bar.
Yeah, so why are you single?
1,000%. Because I don't.
Well, it's super simple. There's an age gap, right? I'm 28. And you're
26, going 27, 25.
So we had those two. So he's where I was at when I didn't want to settle with anybody. I wanted to focus on my career, this, that, and the third. So that's where he's at.
So you don't want to meet someone.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just really working on my stuff. And I feel like when I'm in a relationship, I really divide my focus in my girl and my work. Mm-hmm. And I don't want that right now. I just want to, finish with my work and be successful. And then afterwards, I'll find a girl or a wife or anything like that, Because I feel like I'm just distracted. I give a lot of energy to my girl whenever I have one.
So you think that it would like get in the way and like not allow you to try as hard and pursue
exactly
work.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
So we kind of skipped you for your roster. So if you're single, how's that going?
I don't have a roster. Do I have a roster?
He's
no, I
actually
don't.
not lying.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
No?
No.
He
So you just don't hook up with anyone? You're celibate?
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out. So he's a flirt.
He's a flirtaholic. Yeah,
yeah,
he's a
flirt.
Okay, wait. So you said you can't flirt, but that was a joke, as in you do
No,
flirt.
it's not. They say I flirt, but I don't flirt. I'm just friendly.
Explain it. I need to know because now I'm confused.
Okay, see, let's say we go outside a caca or whatever. Someone comes to talk to me, and we're just talking. That's it. And then they think I'm flirting, and I'm just being me. I'm not flirting.
Now he's being. You know how he's talking right now?
I'm not entertaining.
That's not how he's talking to the girl.
Okay.
I was talking to girls like this. Yeah.
Me or you?
You, nigga.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't lick my lips like that.
So I was gonna say that was a major lip.
That's crazy.
So if you're a big flirt, let's just say it as it is. You're a big flirt.
Yeah.
And you're going to the bar or not the bar. You're going to whatever with your boys.
Yeah.
And you're around girls too. And you have a girlfriend. Let's say you have one right now.
Yeah.
Would you still be acting like that?
No. My girlfriend would be the one with me, and I'm like the type of guy that likes to flex my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she's with me, and everyone knows that she's the one I'm dating. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's such a flex to have like us two looking good and everything. It's just better in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
She's
like my little trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's what every girl wants, but that's rare nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
Facts.
So what's kind of like the first thing that you notice in a girl? Looks?
Wait. Do you have a roster?
Yeah.
We're not gonna skip you. Also, what is this?
Listen.
Gotcha.
I've been single for like 2 years. I'm always talking to people. I entertain it. I don't want to date anyone right now because same as you and where you guys were, I think I just moved back to New York. I started a whole new career. Like I'm changing everything. I really need to get intact. And I'm just trying to have fun right now. I don't want anyone kind of pulling me back. But if the right person were to come, then I'd be open to it. Yeah. Talking about a roster.
Yes.
Trying to give the political right answer.
Hey, you're allowed. Girls are allowed to have
I'm
rosters.
talking to people, yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
It's a misconception that girls are not allowed to have rosters.
No, I definitely have a roster. But
Okay.
Okay.
It went from
Don't get it twisted. I have one.
It's
like
like
they-
definitely.
I feel like guys, everyone understands that you're probably talking to somebody all the time if you're single. Like you're talking to different people.
I'm gonna be honest. I think like for the majority of guys, they're not.
I think they probably are.
You think about us because it's
No, I'm
different.
not. I'm not. On the contrary.
No, but us, we don't do that.
No,
That's
us,
like-
no, I'm saying that it's a lot more accessible for us to be able to frequently talk to girls, right?
Okay.
There's attention. We're good looking guys, and there's a social media presence, so it's a lot more accessible. But for the average person,
Oh, in that way. Okay.
for the average guy who doesn't have
Has one
that,
picture on
or, like,
Instagram.
yeah, it's a little bit more like isolated within us. They're not talking to girls like that. They're not like the majority of guys are very, very lonely.
They go to bars.
Because the thing too is like
But then they meet people at the bars and then they Snapchat 5 girls at the same time every day, blah, blah.
But you know, like I get that argument too, but the majority of guys are not at bars. Like there's a big cesspool of guys. I think people.
So then what do
think
you do on the weekends if you don't go to the bars?
Us? I'm gonna be honest. We're working.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna be going. Like we're gonna be going out tonight to catch up with like friends whenever we're in town. But back home, like we're not. We're hanging out with each other. If anything, like we'll go to the this
To the
is true.
gym, arcades.
Gym, arcades. Like we'll be hanging out together. We'll be just shooting the shit.
Last Saturday, we did a boys' night, and you think that it's at the club.
Yeah.
Like 6 grown-ass boy at the arcades.
Yeah.
No way, that's so fun
Yeah,
though.
we had dinner and we went to the arcades and that was it.
Yeah.
Sober.
Sober.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
See, I go out like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every single weekend.
Well, that was the thing. Like we would go out, like we would reserve our one night out of the week to go to this place in our city that we would go out every Thursday, but that would be pretty much it. And it closed at 10.
Yeah.
So
What? That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's a good spot, though.
So you did used to go out a bit though.
Yeah, once a week. That was our treat. You know, we would work and we had like a little bit of a routine. And I think we've milked it enough that we're like, okay, you know what, we see the same faces now all the time.
Yeah.
Now it's getting cold, so like, can we, start having
Switch it
a
up.
better time like outside the country?
Honestly, last time we went to the club to like have fun was Barcelona.
No, actually, it was here, and again, it was for work. We did it for a vlog.
Oh,
because-
that's
Oh,
true.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Where in Toronto?
Silent H.
Silent H, yeah, I know Silent
Yeah.
H.
And that was a great time. But like once when we did that, that's when we reminded ourselves like the last time we drank was in Barcelona. Yeah, so we had a good time, mind you, and like we didn't get like completely destroyed, so we weren't hungover the next day. We drove back home that same morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Like I thought that you guys were gonna be like
Big
Oh, you thought
alcoholics.
we
you're
were
out
pieces
and
of shit.
about. I didn't think you were pieces of shit. I didn't think you were pieces of shit.
Nah,
I
I'm
just
joking.
thought you were partiers every weekend because like you can take content through that too.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the kind of lifestyle that we want to showcase.
No, yeah. I showcase it. but-
Oh, it's fine. I
It's
mean, it's to
fine,
each
yeah.
their own. Like, I mean, like I said, like we like the fun thing about us is like if one person decides not to drink, it kind of sets the tone that like, fine, I don't want
Absolutely.
to
No
drink
one's
either.
drinking, yeah.
So that's why I'm saying like the fact that we're all together, like whenever it's very contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like if we see like 1 or 2 guys going to the gym, like the third person is going to want to naturally tag along, right? So we're kind of like in that healthy like lifestyle.
For drinking, it's really like that. You drink? No. You drink?
You?
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
always-
fair.
Yeah.
And that's one of my icks is when guys don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you all.
Okay, but hold on. Do you need them to be like jacked, or you just need them to be doing like
Or
physical
just
activity?
fit.
I just want them to be doing physical activity.
Yeah.
Like abs are great. Love abs,
Yeah.
but it's not like the. And I would not date you if you don't have abs.
Wait, abs or dad bods?
Abs.
Okay.
Okay, man. What's your favorite muscle? Like back, shoulders,
Back.
biceps, back.
Back. You got a nice back, Kharl. Don't you not joking?
I mean, shit.
Why is
you
Zach
say so,
laughing in
you
the
know what I mean?
background?
What's your favorite feature on a girl? I won't ask.
Her smile.
Why you say it
Really
like that?
though?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I know. But why you say it like that?
Because you guys,
Like, nigga.
because I knew you guys were gonna react like that.
No.
Yours?
Why you
No, but like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say
like a
like,
non-sexual turn on?
yeah, like obviously
Yo.
ass, but I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
that.
that's fair.
So
Are
Are
like,
you
mean,
ass or tits guys?
Proceeds to say it.
ass.
All ass?
Of course.
But
That
like,
sucks. I have no ass.
no, but wait, like,
It's a preference, but if you have enough to be able to work with, then that's fine.
Okay.
But also, I mean, we're just putting all the tea out there.
Do you think majority of men are ass guys? Because I feel like yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, but you see, this is what's conflicting. I'm an ass guy, but I'm a huge missionary guy.
yes.
Okay, yeah,
I
same.
don't-
So I
1,000%.
don't get why. It's like I like for
1,000%.
you to have it, so I can like see you like walk around the house or like whenever we're out. But like missionary for sure is like what we're doing.
Does it have to be like massive, or is it just like a
Yes.
fit butt?
No, a fit butt.
But
Okay.
Yeah, it just has to be there.
Okay.
It can't not be flat,
Introverted.
flat like a table. Yeah.
I mean, for me, if you like check my exes, they all have different bodies, so I can't like. I like to say ass, but I'm an everything.
So you don't really have a type?
No, my first was black, second was white, third one was light skin, and fourth one was Greek.
What's the commonality in all of them? Anything?
Ass.
No, nothing. Actually, nothing. First one
they
was
don't.
really, really like thick on the thick side.
Okay.
Second one was muscular, like soccer player, everything. Third one was not like no crazy anything, like little tits, little ass, nothing too crazy. And fourth one was like model vibe and very big hips, and that's pretty much it. No tits.
So all very different.
All very different, but I actually don't care. But if I'm being honest, like it's your vibe. The vibe that
Yeah,
comes with
for
your body.
sure.
And I like pretty faces. If you really have a pretty face and your vibe, like you're very confident, somehow you're like 10 times sexier than any of those girls that have like skinny
The nicest
BBLs or
vibe,
whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Pretty face, nice vibe, 10 out of 10. I like it. So
Everyone says pretty face now. Like it's the pretty face that gets them. Is that the first thing you realize or notice? Like their face?
yeah, because you
Or their
talk to the
body.
girl after, you know.
No. What's that?
Because you talk to the girl after, and you're watching her, you know. You're not. I'm not talking to her ass, you know.
Yeah.
That's why pretty face is like a must. in my
True.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Mine would probably be no face. But I'm a vibe girl too. Like I need to be able to laugh with you, get along with you. And like the body is a plus.
Yeah.
what's your physical type? Like skin color, tall, muscular, whatever.
Beard or no beard?
I like a manly man. Like I want them to be taller than me. I'm 5'9". So my first ex was 6'7". My second was like 6'2". My third was like around there. So I like tall. Ideally it would be like a 6'6", light skin and scruff.
What about a 5'10" light skin?
You got someone for me? Do we add them to the roster? No, I think no. That's and like abs, maybe an athlete, but I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh, anymore.
Okay, wait, yeah. Can we ask what is it with girls and athletes?
Yeah.
It's just so attractive to watch a guy play a sport.
But is it like does it have to be somebody that made it, or can it just be like anybody who's playing a
Playing a
sport?
like for fun.
Like
Obvious-
even like semi-competitive, like locally here in Toronto.
So anything is attractive, like playing a sport, but it gives a bonus if you're really good at it.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like I like basketball, hockey, are my two
Hockey.
types.
No disrespect. Well, hockey are small guys.
They're shorter.
Yeah.
usually.
No,
on the
my
shorter.
first ex played hockey and he was 6'7".
With his skates.
Nope.
Light skin, white.
Wait.
Oh.
Hopefully that didn't give away too much for people to I'm like, oh God. No, yeah. So
Okay, so why are you not doing athletes anymore?
because I've been fucked over by too many athletes.
Fair enough.
And they always have more girls. Like there's never just one.
To be
You're never the
fair,
only one.
That's I get that because even like in the other girls that we've dated, we've seen athletes in their DMs.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my dude.
And we've like, and some of them being in relationships also.
Which is crazy.
I have some of my DMs that are married with children.
That's great.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
wild.
I'm like, if only she knew. Do you guys get a lot of like people in your DMs?
I thought
Like
you
famous
meant
people?
And I thought she was gonna say in a
Athletes?
relationship.
Oh,
I thought she
no.
meant in a relationship.
Well, for me personally, I don't know for you guys. It's like we're in like this weird, in this weird place.
What are you gonna say? Go.
I'm not gonna say anything crazy.
Go.
I'm just like we don't have like the craziest of clout, but for the clout that we do have, like there's a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
80% girl, like we said
Yeah,
earlier,
like
you
so
know?
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not like we don't have like the crazy of the followings, but for the following that we have in that cesspool, like there's a lot of people sending DMs.
Who's like the most famous person that showed up in your DMs? Can you say?
Oh.
You know, you just don't know if you
No,
want
I
to say
actually
it.
don't know.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
Or just tell me if it was like a singer, an actor, or what they did.
TV personality.
TV, OnlyFans for me.
mine's TV. You said?
Mine's
Mine is
TV.
TV.
Mine's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Only. I
Um,
only had like a girl, like an Instagram.
No,
baddie.
YouTube was TV.
oh yeah, true. Yeah, TV. Yeah.
The opposite.
Yeah.
Opposite gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miami.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
And is it on
oh yeah. very
Instagram
popular.
or TikTok? Instagram?
Instagram.
Oh yeah. Mine was a guy.
Oh, yours was a guy?
Yeah. Gay guy, but very, very.
Big.
You know him for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Okay.
him.
Trust
Everyone
me,
knows
yeah.
him.
I can't think.
You'll know after this.
Okay,
Yeah.
please tell me after this. Okay, I wrote down some of the questions that people asked too, so let's see what else I got here. I was gonna ask, because I'm curious, would you date me? Why or why not?
Would I
After
date
everything that
you?
you've heard. I party, I go out, I take content of dating and things. And be honest. Even if it's a why not, you can grill me.
I'd say physically yes, but lifestyle wise no. Only because I dated somebody with a similar lifestyle,
Okay.
and that just wasn't for me.
Lifestyle is in like because I go out on the
The,
weekends.
the traveling, the going out on the weekends.
Who said I traveled? Actually,
Well, I'm just putting like all in it together.
Okay.
I'm just putting everything.
I don't
like,
travel like that.
gotcha.
I'm just putting like all in the same boat. It's just not for me. Like I don't know. It's just not my vibe. It's not something that I typically would do. And like if you want me to be coming out with you, I hope. It's just not for me. I'd much rather be doing something else. Not necessarily staying home, but like I'd much rather like go on a date, or like, you know, if all the guys also are in a relationships, we all go do something together. We do like a family dinner.
You just couldn't keep up with the lifestyle.
I wouldn't want to. Like I wouldn't want to go drink necessarily. You know, I'm not.
Right.
It's just not for me.
Fair.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
That's nice.
Thank
That was,
you.
I thought you were gonna give me something rude.
No, why would
Even
I?
you would date me even though I didn't have a butt.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Physically, yeah. And I'm not gonna say no. I would just because I understand what he means by lifestyle, so it'd be pretty much the same thing. But I would want to see you in that lifestyle. If you act right in your own lifestyle, then it's fine. But if I see some red flags, then this is when I'm out. You know what I mean? So I
Right.
wouldn't judge you at first. Like you can tell me.
You
all
give
the
me a
things you think.
chance.
Yeah. Like with all the things that you said, like I'm not gonna have like a prejudgment.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's just like, okay, you said that, it's fine. I get it. I have a pass. You have a pass. You do your own thing when you're single. And then if I get in your life and I mention, listen, those things are my boundaries. If you're like, okay, that's fine. But if you go over those boundaries, then this is where we have an issue, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I'll give you an example. Like we get in a relationship, you get to live your lifestyle. But if at some point you're like, I'm going to go shake my ass on a yacht in Miami, I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe that's not working. But
That's where we
at
draw
the
the
same time,
line.
I'm not the type of guy that's going to tell you can't go out. If you like to go out, fine. But if you go out 4 times a week, while
Three.
I'm at home and I know I'm not going out, I'm like, you know, once in a while, you're like, hey, listen, I want to go spend time with my girls. I'm like, okay, no worries. But if you're like all the time out, I've been in a relationship like that, and we broke up exactly for that reason. Because it's like,
Okay.
listen, I'm at home, I'm not going out, you're going out all the time.
But you gave her a chance.
Yeah, big time. We dated, and that's something I'm like,
And also, just to add
Okay.
before he says his answer, I think we're all the same. Also, that when you're out, like we want you to have fun, even like if we're not there.
So you're not the person that's like,
Don't go.
you can't go out if I'm not there.
No, I'm like go out, like, you know,
Have
like
fun.
take advantage of men, get free drinks.
Do you care if like your girlfriend went out and it was like just a girls' night, like they don't go out all the time, but they're wearing like something really risque?
She wouldn't be my girl, respectfully.
Really?
Yeah, if she herself is somebody who goes out, and when she goes out, she's revealing and dresses up risque, that's not for me.
And what did you picture when I said that? Like, was it really?
I'm thinking like the extreme.
Okay, let's say it was like a little black dress, but like very low and very short.
Am I there or I'm not there? That's the
Why are
question.
you shaking your head?
Me, yeah, I'm super open-minded.
Wait,
like,
are you there or you're not there?
Are you there? No,
like
I'm
the
going with the
boyfriend.
girls.
You're just with the girls.
Yeah.
Ah,
I can't do that.
I don't know, man.
Really?
If I'm there,
What if I'm not even trying to impress anyone? I think I look hot as shit.
It's fine.
Listen, I'm 50-50. Listen, it's like, you know, like I'm not there. If I'm there, dress how you want.
Okay.
If I'm not there and I see you purposely, okay, this is how I think. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, explain
If we
yourself.
go out, let's say 4 times, those 4 times you dress very normally when you're with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then now what time that you go out with your girls, you're 10 times more sluttier. Revealing, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
My fault. Don't get my fault. Just revealing, I'll be like, like kind of weird.
Are you looking for the attention?
Yeah.
Kind of weird, you know, if it's specific. But if I see that you always dress the same, that I'm there or not there, that's a different subject. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I always function in that way. If like you're doing a certain behavior when I'm there, but then doing something different when I'm not there, this is where I'm going to ask question, you know?
Fair.
Yeah, he's like, no, he's like 50-50. I'm like, yes, 1000%.
You can wear whatever you want.
Yeah, because like I'm big on trust. So basically, whenever I'm dating you, it's like you could do whatever you want. I trust you, you trust me, because I'm super active on social media as well. Like I post myself almost, like, anyways, I post
Naked?
myself a lot.
we know, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. And see, I feel like it'd be hypocrite from my part if I don't let my girl dress like she wants as well, you know? So I say, you dress like you want. Just let me know what you're doing with who you're going out for safety purposes. But if anything else is just like, do your thing, you know?
Hold on, I agree, but I also disagree at the same time.
I agree.
Only because in your circumstance, you're posting it online.
Yeah.
And then that's it. She's going out. She's going to be in a setting all night with people that have much more access to her than you.
Okay, but more people are going to see it when you post it online.
Yeah, but if he's the one who gets to determine after that who he entertains based off
She gets to determine who she's entertaining.
Yes, but it's a lot
IRL.
more accessible. Him, it's a DM. There's her, like the guy is like this close if he wants to be.
But she could be like, get the fuck off me.
She could. But if you're dressed in that particular way, you're obviously going to be drawing more of the attention that you don't want. So it's like, why dress that way to begin with if you're going to be pushing guys away?
But I
by the
think
end of
it's
the
a
day?
double standard if you can post revealing things online. Like that's you dressing that and seeking that attention online. Whereas if she doesn't, that's just her doing it in a different way.
If anything, it's sneakier online as well.
Yeah, me too. Because then you could like, if they DM you to a picture and they're like, "You're so
never
hot,"
know.
and you're like, "Okay, come over," you know, like you could easily act on it.
Yeah, I think it's just like what happens after the initial.
Situation.
Yeah, after the initial situation, if he posts, and he entertains, it's fucked up. If she goes out and she entertains, it's fucked up. I'm just saying, like, the direct accessibility is a lot more different. Like, we're talking about like a DM. Even if you were to respond to that DM, it's not as direct as her being approached and having like an in real life situation happening, and she has to handle that.
We'll agree to disagree.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The two people who are not single are agreeing with each other.
Open-minded.
Yeah. Okay, would you?
Me,
date
yeah, for both mentally and physically. But it just depends on a date, because I'm big on connection. And if I don't feel no connection,
You don't feel the connection?
I feel it.
You're not feeling it?
Like, I'm just saying that because also my dates are like super long. Like my dates are like 8 hours or something like that. Yeah.
Your dates are like 8 hours?
Yeah.
It's
What do you
crazy.
mean 8?
It's
What do you
like-
do?
It's like
It's a good reason.
everything. Like we go eat and then we do an
Oh,
activity.
because you want to see like them in every aspect?
Yeah. So I get to know the person really, and it gets like at the end of the date, it's like, okay, we know if we're compatible or not. You know,
So take me through the date. Give me the rundown.
the perfect date.
Yeah.
So I'll probably text you and be like, get ready for 7
Okay.
with the outfit, just
Yeah.
this, and then I'll pick you up and then we'll go
With the outfit?
Yeah, I'll let
What
you
do
know.
you mean?
I'll let
Oh,
you
like
like
what
the
to
vibe,
wear.
you know, what to wear, you know. Then we'll go eat, and then actually no, we're gonna go to an activity like not bowling because it's kind of boring, just like arcades or anything like fun, you know, where you can move a lot. And then
Break the
after
ice.
that,
Do you think that's more for you or for
no,
the
it's
girl?
actually for both. Actually,
Okay.
actually, you know what? For both, me as fuck, because I'm competitive as hell. You know. So this, and then we go eat because you're probably gonna be hungry, and then after we
Work up
eat,
an appetite.
exactly, yeah, we're gonna eat, and then after it's dessert. After dessert, well, we are just gonna chat for a bit and see what's up.
For 8 hours. I guess that's like, but that's like
okay,
4.
let's say about 4 or 5 hours around. So yeah.
Okay. It's not a bad date.
Um,
But I feel like guys do like mini putting or activities because it's more fun for them.
Yeah, but also because
yeah.
I agree, but also because I'd like to date someone that's also really competitive because I'm super sarcastic. Like I'll literally roast you, or like you're gonna be like super sarcastic to each other, and it's like, oh, you said like I'm just gonna play around with you like fucking up or me fucking up. It's just funny, It makes everything funny because I'm really like the goofy guy, and I like to make whoever I'm with laugh. I'm big on quality time, so like it's that's important for me,
But I heard that the other day that like guys think that like going mini putting is a great dating idea, but girls
they hate
fucking
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like it.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Actually, if it's like there's other things to do other than just like you're going to like it's not a palisade or something like that, those.
Palisade.
Do you guys have a palisade in Montreal?
Palisade?
What's like an equivalent? It's not an arcade, but it's
Like a
game
cat
center thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you
Yeah.
could go there and then pick what you're doing,
Yeah,
but I don't. Mini putt is not like you hit it and then ha ha ha.
Okay, so Uno reverse. What's your ideal date?
My ideal date would be someone texting me that you did it right for the time and to what to wear, and then have a car pick me up, and then go out for like a nice romantic dinner.
Also, so then follow-up question, just because you mentioned it. Do girls prefer to be picked up by their date or to be sent
Absolutely.
a car?
Send a car.
Send a car?
Oh.
So that we can, well, I'm thinking of dinner. Like I'm thinking of it in my head. But if we're going to like mini putting or something or bowling or whatever, no, pick me up in your car.
But
I want to see what you drive,
Really?
What about expensive dinner or not?
Yeah, treat me.
Okay, expensive car or not?
Yeah, I hope so.
What
Hope you're doing well for yourself.
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious.
What car?
What does a car like determine for the guy?
Oh, no.
I just think it's like, what?
What's a car that one's gonna come like you're gonna like you're
I
gonna,
like a truck. I like a big truck.
like a by 4x4 là.
Like
Yeah.
a pickup.
Like a pickup truck.
Okay,
That's
but that's a nice
That's
car.
what I'm
That's a nice
referring to,
car for
right?
your
Like a
equivalent?
big Jeep truck. Yeah.
A Jeep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not crazy.
Yeah,
You made it seem like it
okay.
has to be like a Rolls Royce Cullinan.
yeah.
Well, it can be a nice truck.
I mean, the nicest Jeep you can get is still a Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay,
Like,
I'm thinking
a
of like a
TRX?
really. I'm not a car girl.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of like a really nice truck.
okay.
I
that's
just think
fair.
like it's masculine. It's big. It's like
Okay, you see, I think this is what the issue is. I think
What's
the
the
reason why
issue?
girls get hate online is because they'll refer to something like, yeah, he needs to have a nice car, but
and
like,
then they
in
don't.
reality,
They
you're
can't
talking
explain
about a Jeep.
themselves.
You're talking about a Jeep, which is totally like
That's fine.
is great. Is like for a lot of people that's super
Amazing.
doable.
But if it's not a truck, it's like a Porsche 911.
I don't know these. I don't know
It's like
cars.
very
Okay, but for you,
small.
the nicer the better. But the Jeep is like the bare
A
minimum.
really nice Jeep though.
Yeah, but it's a Jeep at the end of
Like
the day.
a
It doesn't matter.
2024.
That's fine. Okay, you can get the 24 Jeep.
Imagine you come in a Porsche 911. She's like, it's
She's
so
like, what the
small.
fuck is this? It's not a
What is
Jeep.
that?
No, but like I can appreciate a nice car too.
Yeah, no, for sure. You just won't know what it is.
But I like big, yeah, I just don't know what it is.
Fun thing. I'd rather have the Jeep. What is that?
But then I'd look it up after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I do my due diligence.
Yeah. Okay, but so how do girls filter out the douchebags who flaunt the money and this, that, and a third versus a guy that has a nice car but is a little bit more like, down to
Easily.
earth, cool.
They just if you talk about your money too much, it's honestly an ick. And even if you're the richest guy in the world, like I dated someone who was very well off and he wouldn't stop talking about it. It was like a flex of his. And I'm like, now I'm not even attracted to you. Like it was cool when I knew you were, what you had, that's fine, but just stop talking about it. Be who you are. You aren't the money. Like you don't wear the money on you. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
So if they talk about it too much or even like at all,
Yeah.
like one guy showed me his like bank account, like literally just pulled it up and just like showed me. And I was like, I don't care.
What do you say
Like
to
I don't
that?
need to see.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, nice.
Ooh,
digits.
nice.
Literally,
Nice
I was
digits.
like, oh, okay, cool. But that's when it's like, okay, I know that you're a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you only care about this and you're flexing it to every single girl that you're talking to.
I feel like it's a double standard too, though. I feel like guys feel the need to have to show that.
Really? Why?
To up their value or something like that.
Yeah, for their validation, right? They want to show you how much money they have, so you could be like, oh wow, such a good boy, you know.
Such a good boy.
Yeah, well, it almost feels like that's how they want to be told, that they're like, yeah, you did good, you have money, congrats.
Okay, so we care, obviously. Like, we want you to be doing well. We want you to be able to support, like, let's say that your future and you're trying to see the future with them. So if you can't even have a nice car and have these things, how are you going to support a child if I, need to take time off of work?
Yeah,
How much money I'm supposed to make a year for me to be able to date you? And you're like, yeah, that's fun for me.
I want you to make enough money so that
What's enough? I want a number.
Yeah. This is our podcast.
oh god,
Like,
I don't know.
like a ballpark. It doesn't have to be like an exact number, but
It has to be like, what's the average? Like 65 is what minimum wage.
Yeah. Well, not minimum wage, but it's average.
Okay, so I'd say over 100.
Okay.
over 100K.
Fair enough.
Fair.
500 would be great,
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, you should be over 100, yeah.
but over 100,
Okay. That's fair.
so that you can support us and having a like. If I had a kid right now, we could be able to, put it in school and do everything.
Yeah.
Safety net. Like a girl wants to feel safe in a relationship, and money is just another safety.
That's what it should be.
Would you get married? Do you want to get married?
Absolutely, I
Do you
love
wanna-
love.
Would you be a stay-at-home wife?
It would be hard for me because I'm so like, I moved to New York just to do a master's so that I could live there and work there. Like, I just get up and go and do things. So it would be really hard for me to, but then again, I could be if I had to. Like, if my husband was like, I really want to start this, you have to stay home with the kids, like, while I'm doing whatever adventure thing. And then I'd be like, okay, I guess we're doing it. And I'd sacrifice, but I would want to do something on the side. And because I do content, I think I could be a stay-at-home mom while I'm doing content, would just implement my life.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What's your background, like ethnicity wise?
I am Ukrainian and Scandinavian and Irish. Are you
Irish.
Irish? Okay. Irish is good. We're funny.
You guys are short tempered.
I don't.
Short tempered. It's like a miniature Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Why'd you say that? Now he's be confident.
Now
No,
he's
you're not
happy.
funny. Stop.
No,
it.
I'm trying to lift him
No,
up.
stop. it.
But no, we are funny.
Yeah, sure. At times.
Yeah.
I think it's like a known fact that Irish people are like,
Maybe you guys are defective. I don't know.
My dad's Irish.
I don't know if that's it.
He's really not funny.
Straightforward.
Do you guys have any other questions for me?
How many kids do you want?
How many kids do I want?
Yeah.
3.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
What is your worst date?
One time, a guy wouldn't let me leave the date.
She wouldn't? He wouldn't? I mean,
he-
sorry.
He wouldn't let me
got
leave the
confused.
date. No, like, I was at the date and he was like, I barely touched the food because it was just a weird conversation. He was giving me really weird vibes. His cousin is someone that's like really famous, so he wouldn't stop talking about them, and I was just like uncomfortable because it was we weren't even getting to know each other. It was just story times of his cousin. And then I didn't finish my food, but I ate it. Like, I ate some of it, and then he's like, "Finish your food," and I was like,
Jesus.
okay. And then made me finish my drink, made me finish my food, and then I'm like, okay, like, I have an early morning, obviously made up an excuse or something. We went to get another drink because he was like, no, we have to go get one more drink. And I was like, I'm really tired, like exhausted.
Oh my God.
Went for another drink. Then I called an Uber and I was like, okay, like, thank you so much. He was like, no, I'll call you an Uber. And in reality, I probably should have been like, no, I have my own Uber. But I was like, okay, like, whatever. And he gets in the Uber. He said there's 2 stops. And then I hear, and I looked at it and he was like, it only said 1 stop and it was to his house. And I was like, I am not coming home with you. So I took his phone and put my address in first.
Yeah.
And then all I hear is when we're in the Uber, change or like the doo-doo or something in the phone that I knew it was changed. And then I was like, no, like, to the Uber driver, take me to blah, 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 my address. And he was weird. Like, he was like drunk and like trying to grab me. It was like a very uncomfortable situation. So not like an awkward, like a scary.
Yeah.
That's why you always share your location with your friends.
Yes.
I can only imagine how scary it is for a girl to go on a date.
I'm saying.
It's in my opinion, the guys are most likely to be the creeps.
Yeah.
Guys are weird.
Yeah.
Guys are weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not all of them, but yeah.
Some are good weird, but
Yeah.
some are bad
Some
weird.
like funny weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on the podcast.
No problem.
Thank you all for watching. I will see you next Thursday on Tall Blonde.
Goodbye.
Ciao.